Technology Expo at National University of Science and Technology, a premier institution that has become a symbol of innovation and forward thinking in Pakistan. This expo is a testament to our shared commitment to harness the power of science and technology to solve our pressing challenges, to strengthen economic cooperation, and to shape a better, more prosperous future for our people. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in an era of unprecedented technological transformation. Artificial intelligence, quantum computing, biotechnology, clean energy, and advanced materials are reshaping the very foundations of our economies and societies. In just a decade, we have seen how digital platforms have connected billions, how fintech has disrupted traditional finance, and how data has become the new oil of the 21st century. But we must also acknowledge that with opportunity also comes the challenge. Many developing countries, including those in South Asia and Southeast Asia, face a widening technology gap. The digital divide, the skills mismatch, the lack of investment in R&D, and weak innovation ecosystems are barriers that threaten to leave our youth behind the fourth and fifth industrial revolution. For Pakistan and ASEAN, the challenge is clear. How do we leapfrog into the future, not as consumers of foreign technologies, but as creators of local solutions? Pakistan and ASEAN countries share many common challenges. Climate change is threatening our agriculture, water security, and coastal ecosystem. Youth unemployment is high despite having some of the most dynamic young population in the world. Digital infrastructure is uneven, especially in rural and underserved communities. Industrial competitiveness requires rapid technological upgrading and innovation. But we also share powerful assets: a young, tech-savvy population, world-class universities and research centers, and I'm so pleased to see how the research centers we set up during our previous government under Vision 2025, National Center for Artificial Intelligence, National Center for Cyber Security, National Center for Big Data, Cloud Computing, National Center for Automation and Robotics, National Center for Space Technology and GIS. All these centers have, mashallah, become almost mini ecosystems, and I'm so happy to see the exhibits and the stalls of the startups that have come out of these research centers. So, Pakistan has great talent in shape of its youth and great minds, and I hope that this ecosystem will grow and become or put Pakistan on the international map of innovation and competitiveness. Growing up startup ecosystems and a political will to collaborate. This synergy is the foundation of our cooperation. ASEAN is one of the most successful examples of regional cooperation in the world. Pakistan greatly values its partnership with ASEAN and sees immense potential in deepening ties through science, technology, and innovation. Let me outline 3 strategic pillars through which ASEAN-Pakistan technology cooperation can be expanded. 1, knowledge and talent exchange. We need to invest in the movement of people and ideas. Joint academic programs, student and faculty exchanges, and dual degree programs between universities like NUST and leading ASEAN institutions can accelerate cross-cultural innovation. We should establish ASEAN-Pakistan centers of excellence in areas such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, renewable energy, and climate-smart agriculture. A dedicated ASEAN-Pakistan Innovation Fellowship Program could support young researchers, entrepreneurs, and technologists to spend time in each other's ecosystems. 2. Joint innovation and R&D platforms. Collaboration in research is vital. We must align our research priorities and pool resources in emerging areas. AI for development, smart cities, precision agriculture, green technologies, and digital health. Creating binational innovation labs and funding mechanisms that support collaborative R&D projects between ASEAN member states and Pakistani institutions can go a long way. Our industries should be encouraged to co-develop products and prototypes that meet the needs of Global South, especially in low-cost diagnostics, e-governance tools, and affordable automation solutions. 3. Technology for sustainable development. We must ensure technology works for the people and the planet. Pakistan and ASEAN countries can work together on low-carbon technologies, circular economy models, and climate resilience tools. We should prioritize technologies for social inclusion, such as EdTech platforms that deliver quality education to remote areas or mobile health solutions for maternal care in rural communities. Through joint pilots and case studies, we can document best practices and create scalable, inclusive tech solutions that reflect our values and contexts. Pakistan is deeply committed to a future driven by innovation and technology. Under our National Development Framework, Udan Pakistan, the 5 E's of exports, e-Pakistan, equity and empowerment, environment and energy infrastructure, technology is a cross-cutting enabler. Our vision is to make Pakistan a knowledge economy that empowers its youth, strengthens its industries, and plays a meaningful role in regional cooperation. But we know we cannot do this all alone. That is why partnerships with ASEAN are not just important, they are essential. Let me conclude with a call to action. In this moment of opportunity, we need to reimagine ASEAN-Pakistan relations, not only in terms of trade and diplomacy, but as a technology alliance for inclusive prosperity. I propose the following action steps for your consideration. Establish an ASEAN-Pakistan Technology Cooperation Forum that meets annually to identify joint projects, share innovations, and review progress. 2. Launch an ASEAN-Pakistan Startup Bridge to connect incubators, investors, and founders across our region. 3. Promote regional standards and interoperability in digital technologies to foster seamless collaboration and integration. 4. Encourage co-hosting of tech expos, hackathons, and innovation challenges that crowdsource solutions to common development problems. 5. Institutionalize a digital dialogue between policymakers, academia, industry, and youth so that technology policy is inclusive, forward-looking, and human-centered. Ladies and gentlemen, the future is not something we inherit. It is something we build. As Pakistan and ASEAN look to the next chapter in our relations, let us place technology and innovation at the heart of our partnership. Let us inspire our young minds to code solutions, to design clean technologies, to build the next wave of responsible AI, not just for profit, but for the public good. Nursed with its dynamic spirit and world-class faculty and students is the ideal place to host this conversation. Let this expo be the beginning of a new era of cooperation, one in which Pakistan and ASEAN work hard, hand in hand, to build a smarter, greener, and more inclusive future for our billions. Thank you, shukriya, terima kasih, khob khon, salamat, and best wishes for a successful expo. Thank you very much.
ख़वातीन और हज़रात, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं सबसे पहले इस कामयाब जो कॉन्फ्रेंस हुई है उसके इनेकाद करने पर मैं ऑर्गेनाइज़र्स को खिराज तहसीन पेश करता हूँ और जो यहाँ मुकर्ररीन तशरीफ़ लाए हैं उनमें बहुत से स्कॉलर्स हैं, बहुत से अदब